A very good o'clock, dear students. Here I am Nikita ma'am, your geography teacher. Students, today we are going to continue our chapter discussion of chapter 9, in which we were studying or we have discussed till now two seasons of India. Okay, that is the summer season and the southwest monsoon season. Now let us talk about the northeast monsoon season. So why do we have these two monsoon seasons in India? So let me tell you that monsoon ones, because these are the winds created by the pressure difference in the northern plains of India and upon the Indian Ocean. Okay, these are the winds created by a pressure difference upon the Indian landmass and the Indian Ocean. Okay, during summer season we saw that last time southwest monsoon starts from June to September, right? So during summer season, that is June, when there is extreme hot, so the pressure on Indian landmass build up very low. Okay, there is a low pressure build up over Indian landmass, whereas on the other side the Indian Ocean remains still cool, and hence there is high pressure. So winds are attracted from high pressure towards the low pressure. Okay, so this is the way they are attracted. Now what happens towards November, that is October and November, when the summer season ends. Okay, when the summer season ends and the conditions become reverse, that is the temperature starts falling, right? It means the atmosphere becomes cool or the climate becomes cool, and when the climate becomes cool, then the pressure will become high on the Indian landmass. Okay, now the conditions are becoming reverse. When there was summer, the conditions were of low pressure over the Indian landmass and were of high pressure over the Indian Ocean. Now you see the conditions are becoming reverse. Okay, in the last we saw that after the spring equinox, that was 20th March, the sun started moving towards Tropic of Cancer. But now what will happen after 22nd September, uh, that is the autumn equinox. Okay, after that, when the sun is on equator at the autumn equinox, at the day of autumn equinox, then it will start moving afterwards to Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, that is towards southern hemisphere. Okay, so what will happen now? The sun will move towards southern hemisphere and Indian landmass is now facing cool temperature. So there is a high pressure over Indian landmass and there will be a low pressure because the sun is moving towards southern hemisphere on the Indian Ocean. Okay, so the pressure conditions are reversed. Now what will happen? The winds will move from Indian landmass towards the ocean, that is towards south. They will be attracted towards south. Okay, so what is that? That is a kind of a retreating movement of the winds. Okay, retreating means they are going back. Okay, they are going back. So now the winds will move from northwest to northeast. Okay, basically from towards the east direction, from the north to east direction. Okay, that's why they are called the northeast monsoon winds. Okay, this is also called retreating monsoon season. Okay, and also called going back monsoon. Many names can be given to it. Northeast monsoon is the most prominent name. Okay, so the conditions I have discussed to you, that the sun starts moving towards Tropic of Capricorn and hence the pressure conditions are reversed. Okay, that is the reason of generation of the northeast monsoon winds. Okay, since these retreating monsoon winds blow from the northeast and hence they are known as northeast monsoon winds. Okay, or the retreating monsoon. Always the winds are given direction on the basis of given the name on the basis of direction from which they are flowing. Okay, now as these winds cross the Bay of Bengal, they are coming from northeast and towards east side we have Bay of Bengal as a water body. So they absorb moisture from Bay of Bengal from the sea and then bring rain to the Coromandel Coast. Okay, if you remember, we studied Coromandel Coast is the name of the southern part of western coastal plain, right? We studied the divisions of the eastern and western coastal plain. So that is the southern part of eastern coastal plain is called Coromandel Coast. So it brings rain to the Coromandel Coast, and towards the Coromandel Coast lies the state of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Okay, so this is the reason. Okay, we have studied before also towards the southwest monsoon that only Tamil Nadu gets rain in winter. through northeast monsoon. Okay, so why is it so? Have you understood now? Because the winds are coming from northeast, okay, and crossing from Bay of Bengal, crossing through Bay of Bengal, so they carry moisture, hence they bring rain to Coromandel Coast, where lies the Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this is the relationship between the northeast monsoon and the winter rainfall in Tamil Nadu. Now, can you explain why Tamil Nadu gets winter rainfall? This is because the Tamil Nadu lies in the way of northeast monsoon and receives its 50% of annual rainfall between October and mid-December. Okay, so this is the time of October to mid-December when the northeast monsoon starts. Okay, now during this retreat season of monsoon, low pressure centers are known as depression develop in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, low pressure centers, these are basically tropical cyclones. Okay, cyclones are created due to mixing of two air masses of different pressure and temperature. Okay, basically, so these kind of depressions are created, cyclonic depressions are created in the Bay of Bengal, and some of them grow into powerful tropical cyclones. See, I told you, these are depressions and they turn into powerful tropical cyclone and cause massive destruction when they cross the coast. Okay, now if these tropical cyclone come towards or reach towards the coast, they may cause a lot of destruction. And India's eastern coastal plain and the Bangladesh coast are subjected to this seasonal flurry. It means that these areas are threatened by the strong winds of tropical cyclone. Now, North India experiences fine cool weather with clear skies and light winds during this period. Okay, in North India there is now winter season is knocking. Okay, winter season is coming, so there is fine cool weather and clear skies. Okay, light winds are blowing. Okay, hope it is clear to you all. You can see here in map. This is the normal date of retreat of monsoon. Okay, monsoon is retreating from here. This is the northwest, this is northeast. Okay, this is the northeast monsoon, it is retreating from here. The date is written 15th October, 1st October, 1st November, then 15th November, then December. Okay, 15th December. In this way the monsoon retreats from India. Now we will study about the cold weather season or the winter season. Okay, that is a prominent season of India. Now this season extends over January and February. In this season, the subcontinent cools further. Okay, as I told you that the conditions are becoming cooler now, the temperature is dropping. So in January and February, the temperature becomes to its lowest, which we are facing right now. Okay, so in this season, the subcontinent, the temperature decreases from south to north. From south to north, the temperature decreases, means towards the northern hemisphere temperature decreases. Why so? Because the sun now has moved to Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so southern hemisphere will remain warm. Okay, so temperature will decrease from south to north. And January is usually the coldest month. As you can see now, January is the coldest month. Most places in upper reaches of Himalayas, including most parts of Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, these experience snowfall. Okay, different kinds of precipitation also can be seen, like these winter rainfalls, or some places are facing snowfall. Okay, hail, storm, any kind of precipitation can be felt. So this presence of Himalayas protect North India from the cold winds from Central Asia. This we have studied earlier in the earlier chapters also, that Himalaya act as a barrier from the cold Central Asian winds that can make our climate even more severely cold. Okay, so it protects us from the cold Central Asian winds, and these winds would have otherwise swept into the plains of North India, making it much colder. Got it? If Himalayas wouldn't have been there, agar Himalayas nahi hote, तो these winds would have entered in India. India में ये winds आ जाती. Okay, and then the temperature would have been extremely low as compared to now. So during this season, the northwestern parts of Gangetic Plain receive light rainfall from the cyclonic depressions called western disturbances. Okay, now what is this western disturbances phenomena? See what happens, that towards the Mediterranean Sea, which lies to the west of Asia, right, towards the Mediterranean Sea there's some low pressure conditions. Okay, and towards India there are high pressure conditions because of low temperature, right? So winds are attracted from there, and these winds are carried by the fast moving narrow air currents, called as jet streams. Okay, and these jet streams, because they are coming from the Mediterranean Sea, carry moisture. Okay, Red Sea is also in the way, so they carry enough of moisture from these water bodies, passing through these water bodies, and get winter rainfall in India in the northwestern parts. Okay, the initial rainfall that we face before the starting or in the starting of the winter season, as we faced अभी इस season में भी हमने कुछ rainfalls देखी. Okay, so these rainfalls जो हम कहते हैं कि हाँ अब सर्दी की शुरुआत होगी, these rainfalls are brought by the winds called western disturbances. Okay, why are these called disturbances? Western, though you know, they are coming from the west side. Okay, and why are they called disturbances? Because they create a disturbance in the normal temperature and pressure conditions of the country, right? So these are originated from the Mediterranean region, and this rain is essential for the cultivation of winter crops. This is beneficial particularly to wheat. Okay, wheat crops of Punjab. On occasions, the disturbances cause cold waves, right? Cold waves we experience in the beginning of the winter season, consisting of unusually cold weather with foggy condition that can persist for several days. Okay, that we are facing right now. Okay, the rains have been over now, and now we are facing the cold wave. Okay, so this all is the effect of western disturbances. Okay, now. That's all about the seasons. We'll study the distribution of rainfall in the next video. Okay, thank you.